Never lived in Virginia there.
I know. And
who would want to?
Who would want to? Not me.
Am I right or am I right, guys?
Thomas Jefferson.
Is this a crowd or an oil painting? I mean, come on. Hey-oh. Is this thing on?
Yeah.
This thing is just not... I have it set to be like... Hey, is that loud?
Oh, yeah, that's better.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what else is better? Your shirt unbuttoned.
Could you do one more button?
I like it. Yeah. Oh, even better.
Whew.
Jeez. Usually I have to pay for these types of sites.
Check. Oh, yeah. Here we go. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen here, guys.
No. Is that a Pepsi Max?
Huh?
Are you drinking a Pepsi Max there?
This is actually a local Denver brewery here, Reese.
Whoa.
Black shirt.
I've heard of that.
Existence.
Does Denver have any local breweries?
Huh?
I don't know.
Like one on every corner.
Yeah.
It pretty much is. You know, I hear you guys better without...
Oh, you can?
Headphones. Yeah,
Are we coming through your computer speakers?
What's that?
Are we coming through your computer speakers?
You are indeed.
Okay.
And it's not feeding, which I thought it would feed on a condenser, right?
Yeah. You do sound better when you got the microphone up to you.
All right, hang on. Maybe I won't need the P screen.
P screen.
Oh, I can still pee through that screen.
Yeah.
Some days I can poop through it.
How about now?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
wonderful.
way better.
Good.
That's really
way better.
Cool.
So now this is where we just all look at each other awkward and say, who's going to start this?
Oh, no,
Are we
I miss you
recording?
guys.
Yeah, miss you too.
Still no
Miss you
feedback?
too.
No, it's good.
No feedback.
It might, sometimes it'll pick up an echo though. That's the only thing that I worry about if you don't have headphones on.
Okay. Let me see what I could do about routing it.
Okay.
Try hacking into the mainframe and rerouting it through Friendster, maybe?
Yeah.
Do
you have Friendster? Hang on.
Okay. So input is good. Output.
I take my Showboat app and then I route that through Ape Cheese. And then I take that and I run that through a subwoofer.
So
you guys and your like techie talk. I don't know
how many
what
years in the music world and you didn't learn a thing about any of this
Nothing.
stuff?
Zero. I know microphones and chords. That's it.
I think this cord goes in the microphone here.
Yeah. I'm like microphone and cord.
Hey, how about now?
Oh, yeah.
But I don't hear myself at all.
Okay.
Do your output. Do your output.
Where is the
up at call settings? Next to it, there's a little gear.
Call settings. Where is it?
Okay. Log in. I'm not getting much there. Well, it's okay. I could just cheat a can here.
Okay.
Man, all this tech talk that you guys say.
A can.
Like, I'm just like picking it up through context clues, but you guys are something else. That's what goes into selling millions of copies.
Millions.
Yeah.
Like literally 1
Did
million.
you sell 1 million albums?
Like 1.3, something like that.
Jeez.
Just, I mean, no big deal, right? MBD.
I mean, there's something to it. Yeah. I mean, deserve a little credit here.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, they found the formula. It worked. And,
Yeah.
the rest of us kind of got some of the numbers in it, but,
Yeah, I mean, you can benefit off what we did and kind of like, hey, we're a Christian ska band too.
Exactly.
Like, I'll buy that as well.
Rudy Toot Toot, look at us.
Got in there to get second and third place.
Hey, guys, look at me. Look at me, Rudy Toot Toot. Where do we cash the checks now? How long does it take to get the check? Yeah. Yeah, no, that's always a good time.
All right.
No.
Dude.
So where do we want to start with this?
Well, do you want to, so our dude that does the editing, he can just edit me out.
Okay.
But like if I just want to listen in and then maybe if I have ideas, I'll come in. But like,
if we can do it in segments. We could do it as segments.
Yeah. But like we'll just do you guys like we talked about as if Mojoko took over.
But it's been me the whole time.
It's been you the whole time.
I'm trying to do like 1984 type double think of it's always been me.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one thing. And my real concern is that I'm trying to boost profitability.
I love it.
And so we're going to go for hot takes.
Oh.
We're going to become a hot take show.
Okay. Okay.
And Joe has to read the ads.
Okay.
All right,
And
I got the ads. I know those.
Yeah.
I'm going to mute myself for.
I also wanted to work in. I want us to start calling it Pickle and Boot Shop 501c3.
Okay.
So like end an ad. Pickle and Boot Shop is a 501c3. All something like that, and then you start asking questions, Joe, and you say, wait, so it's a non-profit. I'm like, yeah, it's part of the profitability strategy. I said, well, what's it designed to benefit? And it's to benefit former lead singers of Christian ska bands so that they don't have to have podcasts anymore.
Okay.
And I wrote a commercial. I thought, like at some point, we have an ad coming up about that. And then the ad plays maybe like plaintive, maybe Sarah McLachlan behind it or something like that.
Through the eyes of an angel.
Oh, you still got the pipes, kid.
Oh,
you still got the pipes.
Hey, don't you worry about me. Just say when and where.
I was telling my kids, Joe for real talks like this. I'm not joking. He's a Detroit City cop. He's a 6'8" monkey.
That's
and
right.
He talks like this.
Yeah, that's right.
Absolute Cro-Magnon DNA.
Yeah,
he does.
Eyes set back in the skull. Eyes set back in the skull so that this part is much larger because it protected me from that sun and pterodactyls. The pterodactyls couldn't see the glint in my eye because I had a built-in like baseball hat brim where my eyebrow bone is.
Also, because you just stood out in the rain.
Yeah.
Because you hadn't figured out the cave thing yet.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm not doing this. My ankles hurt from all this dampness. Yeah.
Okay. And then pepper it with just telling mean stories about how 5-iron abused you guys.
Well, no, I actually have a good 5-iron story.
And we really did abuse you?
No, not at all. In fact, I'm trying to play like I'm a heartless corporate jackhole who just doesn't get it. And so it's a story about how we were on a drive and I was in my bus and the Tones were in their bus and 5-iron was in your conversion school bus. And the drivers had to pull over. No, Joe, did you ever hear about this?
No.
Okay. So the drivers had to pull over as they do, right? Every so often for the logbook, they have to sleep. And that's fine. And so I was on my bus, my Prevost, and I was watching Hot Shots Part 2. This is my favorite movie.
Yeah, critically acclaimed.
It's a great one.
Criterion Collection.
And all of a sudden I hear a knock at the bus door. And I had my personal assistant go and answer it. It's 5-iron. Like 4 of the band members. And they were like, Mojo... mind you, this is March in Iowa, so it's about 3 degrees at night. And they're like, Mojo, our generator's not working. We're cold. Leonor's starting to have frostbite, right? And I'm like trying to watch my movie.
Right.
And they're like, we know you have free bunks in there. And it's an 8-bunk bus.
Yeah.
But, I've got my Bible study bunk. I've got my sleeping bunk. I've got my video game bunk. I've got my macrame and petiquing bunk.
Yeah.
I've got my Hey Boy bunk.
Yeah.
You know what
Hey boy.
you heard of Hey Boy?
I've not heard of Hey Boy.
Well, it's like you make a boy out of hay, so it looks like you're sleeping in there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Like an
when you're the lead,
Alcatraz. Like an
Exactly.
escape Alcatraz, buddy.
so I had a Hey Boy in one as a security measure.
I thought it
And,
was like, hey, boy. Hey, boy. And then, like, he could rub your feet or something. I guess that's what a personal assistant is.
Well, yes, but he didn't get a bunk. So anyway, I sent them away, and then 20 minutes later, favorite part of the movie, here they are again.
Right? Let me guess.
So-
Charlie Sheen is shooting the chickens.
Yes,
The
the
chickens
best part.
bow and arrow.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And they're like, Andy won't wake up. Andy won't wake up. Matt, could we please, could you believe the nerve? And here's the thing. They had done the same thing 3 weeks before. And I had to set a boundary then. And you have to set boundaries with people. That's
You
really
do.
the moral
You do.
of the story.
You do.
Mhm.
Anytime you're dealing with Five Iron, it's setting those boundaries. And
Absolutely.
yeah, no,
Because they're
just
just
to
like,
clarify, was it a Hey Boy or was it like $20 bills, $100 bill boy?
Joe, you love to kid with me about this whole thing. It's no secret that
No. I mean, you don't play for the Pope with a Hey Boy. You know what I mean?
right.
You're playing with dollar bill boy.
Look, here's the thing, and this is a line I always had to toe, is just to remain relatable.
Right.
Yes, if I say that I had a 6 foot tall or long, because it's always laying down, $50 bill boy, people are like, I can't even listen anymore. No. I have nothing in common with this guy. They're right.
I'm turning on Goaty Hook.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm going with Goaty Hook. I'm going with something else. I've got to stay relatable.
And
so I call it a Hey Boy.
Carmen might as well be opening for you because you're unrelatable at that point.
In his dreams. I mean, in fact, let's not put this on the podcast. But I'm sorry I was late, but I'm actually in Mallorca right now. Yeah, I have an office here.
Okay.
For Mojo Co. It's kind of a working vacation, so just my direct reports kind of come and fill me in while I'm in between things.
Yeah, I'm getting the emails. So have I been like, you give me pointers each week. I get the emails. I get the corporate emails on how to maybe sound, different things that I can do to maybe bring in profitability or marketability, like maybe more marketable.
Absolutely.
You sent me that diet. You have me on a 100 calorie diet a day.
That's right.
I'm CrossFitting 3 times a day.
I got it from Gwyneth.
Yeah. I thought it was.
I don't mean to name drop, but Gwyneth Chang. She's a terrific dietitian.
I'm wearing steel toe boots. I live in Detroit, so. But no, so I appreciated all of that because some people would take offense when like their boss calls them and says you're fat and ugly, and some people
was that my verbiage? Was that my verbiage?
It was a little harsher. I'm cleaning it up for our listeners, but.
That's a good point, actually.
It's the type of thing. I'm a coachable guy, so when I hear that, I understand there's business and there's play, and it was a business moment, and maybe that day of play will come. But so far, it's been business. I heard what you said, and I've been, basically a minor eating disorder, but I'm working on it. I'm working towards that goal that you have for me.
Well,
I got the Supertones tattoo. I got the S tattoo.
That helps.
Yeah.
Because it's every morning when you look at that, you'll think to yourself, I'm a winner.
Yeah.
And that's what I need out of you, Joe. I need that.
And
that's right. You pound that S.
Yeah.
There you go. I've seen that movie too.
Yeah.
I regret seeing it, but I saw it.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah.
The next 6 times I watched it, I regretted it after that. 2.
I believe in you, Joe.
Thank you.
You know, I've always seen something in you in particular.
Okay.
In particular.
Okay. It never seemed like it, but I'm guessing you hold your cards close to the vest.
Well, I feel, and I parent this way too, I withhold praise and love because the moment that you give that, people stop trying.
Power's gone.
Yeah, exactly. And you're really trying to, leadership is all about honing people into a sharp.
I'm sorry, did you say shart?
A sharp,
okay,
pointy instrument for to stab people with. And that's what I want you to be. Yeah. That's what Pickle and Boot Shop is really all about. And that's why I've been willing to lose money on this for how many episodes now?
100 freebies.
100. Yeah, I think that there's a little problem with our how we've monetized this and that we give it away.
And that we don't. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
We like to stand on the adage of punk rock where we give it away out of one side of our mouth.
There's the marketability. But here's what I want you to think. I don't want you to think about G.G. Allen punk rock. I don't want you to think about Bad Brains punk rock.
Yeah.
Show me their yachts. Am I right?
Yeah. Right?
Am I right?
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're thinking Smash Mouth punk rock.
I'm thinking Simple Plan.
Even
right?
Better.
I'm thinking Good Charlotte. Good Charlotte is essentially just a boy band with electric guitars.
And eyeliner. Well, I guess boy bands have eyeliner too.
Absolutely.
But you can't buy a boy band shirt at Hot Topic. And you can buy
Simple
a Good
Plan,
Charlotte.
Sum 41, Good Charlotte. Yeah, exactly. And so it's a new phase. I have a lot of plans to add multiple cash flow revenue streams to Pickle and Boot. And eventually you might get paid, Joe. I don't want to talk out of school here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? Because
I can't. Because as what we're doing right now, it's something. Now, when you talk about this, I do see that Majoko has given me some. We now have ads that we have to do.
Well, here's the thing: is these are targeted ads. We're starting. We've got some sponsors for the show.
Okay.
But the appeal of the podcast right now is a little bit limited. It's exclusively over 35 five iron fans who haven't yet figured out how to use a nail clipper.
Yeah.
This is part of the interesting thing about this demographic is apparently the simple machine of a lever befuddles them. And so these ads are aimed at that audience.
Okay.
So if because you're the heart and soul of this.
I like to think
of this show.
I like to think so.
Yeah. And
Reese
so
just weighs me down, but
who?
Michael Roper. Reese Roper.
Lead
singer of Five Iron. Yep.
Oh, but weigh you down. Do you see him sometimes?
Occasionally, it's not the most fun. Like when you're growing up and your parents like, hey, we got to go see Uncle
Joe. Joe.
Yeah.
I want you to choose your next words really, really carefully here.
You want me to win is what you're telling me.
I want you to win. Where's that S? Let me see that S.
Right here.
Yeah, that's where it is. That's where it is. You remember.
Yes.
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah.
All right. So let's take the first of these ads.
Okay.
And keeping in mind, this is just the start.
Okay.
This is just the start. More sponsors.
Here we go.
Are going to come. But
Here we go.
These are the only ones that would agree to advertise right now.
Okay. Here's our first one. Ladies and gentlemen, listeners out there, if you're a 5-Iron Frenzy fan, chances are you've got raging hemorrhoids. Now there's finally relief from your friends at Tooth and Nail Hemorrhoid Cream, like getting your inflamed O-ring scratched by teeth and nails. How about that? We are sponsored by a hemorrhoid cream now.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Tooth and Nail isn't making albums, isn't putting out music anymore.
They've moved on to salves and
They've
balms.
moved on. That's right. In particular,
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's okay. You choke on you're over there sipping on brandy.
yeah,
You had some
I
big
am.
brandy snifter.
Well, I'll tell you the reason I was late. I didn't cover this before. I was eating a parrot here in Mallorca.
Okay.
Yeah, and so you don't want to rush that. You don't want to rush that.
No, you savor every bite of that.
You really do.
Yeah. No, that's great because with Tooth and Nail, now with them in the salves and balm business, they can get into our business by ladies and gentlemen, 5-Iron 2-finger application. I started using it earlier. I was told as part of my diet regimen, I have to cut carbs, cut fiber,
And take laxatives.
And I was told if I couldn't poop, a safe way is to just put your thumb in your mouth and blow as hard as you can until something falls out. That something, maybe I'm going to get gross here. Maybe poop, might be some sort of vein from your rectum. But our friends at Tooth and Nail now have something to combat that. A 2-finger application, one squeeze, 2 fingers, rub it on the grommet, and relief is right around the way, just like mid to late 90s. That mid relief. When you got into that depression of a girl breakup or what was the next fun icebreaker at youth group? You knew that you could pull out any Tooth and Nail CD and find the solution to that problem, just like this hemorrhoid cream.
I will say that this hemorrhoid cream is a little more specifically designed for a certain problem.
Okay.
Compared to, say, Upside Down Room's record and whatever problems that would solve.
Right.
I will say.
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
All right. Another part of we want to increase our listenership, broaden the appeal, and in our polarized time.
Okay.
I think the direction to go is to be polarizing.
Right.
To add to that polarization.
Like to be cold and
hot. Like hot takes.
Oh.
Get people angry, up in arms.
Oh,
bring the heat, bring the outrage.
Did you not hear our mousetrap episode? Because
I haven't.
We talked about
there
mousetrap.
for the mousetrap, Joe. I was there for the mousetrap episode.
Yeah, we almost lost all of our listeners due to describing a mousetrap. People thought we might as well just have killed a small island of people.
Yeah.
So that was pretty polarizing. But you're not talking polarizing like you want us to be, Arctic.
No.
Like the next Yeti cooler.
I want people to have road rage listening to this podcast.
You say black, I say white. You say high, I say low.
Kinda. So here's my first hot take.
Yeah.
You ready? I'm gonna bring the heat.
Do it.
Why is it that musicians can be good actors, but actors can't be good musicians? Oh, what? It's great. People are going to go nuts for that. I'm gonna list it for you.
Yeah.
John Bon Jovi can act.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Mos Def can act. Janelle Monáe can act. Frank Sinatra won an Oscar
Hey, I have
Keanu
a
Reeves
question.
sucks at music. Yeah, I said it. Some people can't is this working for you? Is it?
No, sir.
Yeah.
I believe this is
Okay,
right.
okay. Good, good.
Yes. This is
Yeah,
awesome.
that's
This
right.
is awesome.
Keanu sucks at bass.
Yeah.
And Johnny Depp, who wants to listen to that dreck? You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. The Corey Feldmans. That's who we need to be pumping up. Corey Feldman, a
No,
pure
that's my-
entertainer.
I feel like you're not listening to me. You're not getting this. Joe,
Yeah.
let's take a caller, shall we?
Yes.
For why is it that actors none can't put out a good record, but musicians can win Oscars?
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto, not good at music.
Hey guys, long time listener here.
Do you have an
What's
name?
your question, ma'am?
What I was wondering if you had any cool stories about Five Iron.
I don't know that there can be a cool story about Five Iron.
Miss, I don't know if you've ever even heard Five Iron, but they suck.
Well,
Do you have any endearing
not be
moments? Maybe
I do.
from
I
the
do.
Scamania tour.
Look, ma'am.
I do from the Scamania tour. Should I do this story?
What are we doing?
Do I have to make up a new one? We can edit it.
Oh
It can be
yeah,
edited.
we could edit that in right there.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't know. I'm trying to dance with you here, Reese.
I know. Well,
All right.
Oh,
was
Matt,
it?
good luck, buddy. I've
you
been
a good
doing this
dancer?
for a year and a half trying to set this guy up. I feel like I'm the guy in the volleyball court that puts the ball up for a perfect spike, and then he turns around and he's like, hey,
What
hey,
happened?
did you see that person over in the stands? And then like the perfect setup just falls.
it's true.
This is Reese Roper. Weekly, I get his bandmates texting me going, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you guys have gone 100 and some episodes, freebie and paid, with this nutcase.
No, Reese cracks me up, man. He's one of the funniest guys I know, honestly.
So, do you want to tell us? Do you want to tell a funny story, or do you
Like a
want
real
to
one?
cut? You want to cut that one in?
Huh? I can tell the one. I can tell the same one.
No. Well, then what do I do?
You want
Do I
another
be
one?
like, okay, thanks, and then you're like, all right, we've got it. You should just hang up on me somehow.
Oh, we lost the caller.
Yeah, if you say, could you tell me a cool Five Iron story? And I just go, no.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
All
All right, let's go to the phones here, Joe. Let's see who we can get frothing with rage.
Okay.
All right, let's
Show
get
me
an
how
angry
this
caller.
works.
You need an angry caller. Hot takes. Here we go.
Hey guys, long time listener here. Just wondering if you had any cool stories about Five Iron Frenzy.
No.
No. Wait, let's try it again, Matt. It would be great if me and you said no at the same time.
Okay.
So if it's like, and I don't know if we can do it because of a delay. You know, I don't know if we're all hearing ourselves at the same time. But if he's like,
fix that in the editing.
Oh
if
man,
you have any good Five Iron stories, 2, 3, 4, no.
it's not gonna sync up, but
Wait, where are you going? 2, 3, 4.
our guy can do
What are
it.
we starting? Are we on Fame
Our
dancing?
guy.
No,
Two,
I guess
three, four.
you are correct. In editing, I guess it could be 2, 3, 4. I've done it. Should I strike this? I've done a few. I've done a few
I've
shows.
done a few shows with Corky.
with Corky.
You know, I feel like that movie has been forgotten.
I have not let it die. I made my kids
Don't.
watch it.
Where can you see it nowadays? Do I just need to spring for it and buy it on like Apple?
Yes, it
want my
is.
kids
It is
to
on HBO Max, I believe. I
yeah.
believe all the Christopher Guest
springing.
movies are on there.
Not springing for HBO. So,
So yes, buy it on Apple.
all right.
Okay.
No. How are you on that?
Yeah. Okay. No. All right. Let's do it. Do another countdown.
No.
God, come on.
That was perfect.
No,
On my
it's the
end, that was
lag.
perfect.
That was
It's the
insider's
lag.
timing. Come on.
There's
It's the
the
lag.
lag.
So
Well, then
I'm
they,
going to
they
go
could probably just grab it out of the deal and say,
Yeah, he
but
can
let's
do
try it one more time because I'm going to do it on 2 instead of 3, and I'm going to see if I'm going to get it perfect with you. So go ahead. No.
no.
Well, that was closer.
Was it
great.
really?
Yeah, it's more than a second lag.
Yeah, it is.
It's fine.
I think every 300 miles gives 1 second.
Oh, is that right?
What?
I
Yeah.
did not know that. That's interesting.
Yeah. It's got to go to the satellite, come back.
This
Makes
this
sense.
five this
Okay.
5 iron math. This 5 iron math that I have to put up with
What are you going to do now?
everything instead
More
of just
ads?
whinging, instead of just being able to whinge and whine about the delay. He's like, the reason there's a delay is because the satellite in space, and then the organic matter, if you will, that is in the atmosphere is refracted.
It's true.
Everything. I just 2 weeks ago, I'm sure you heard, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I quickly off the cuff said something about a dog passing, something
man.
like that.
Oh,
And it was
your dog?
a 2-hour discussion on if dogs have souls, if dogs go to heaven. I got hate mail saying
really?
that I'm an idiot because
You
I don't
got hate
believe
mail?
that. Like, yes, I got hate mail. I get hate mail weekly, Reese, because of your minions.
Oh,
way I
he's got some Reese stands out there.
Oh yeah. So the way I always describe Reese to my friends, I go, yeah, I do this podcast with a friend of mine who's like Jerry Garcia. And I said, anything that this guy says is taken as gold. So weekly, if anything if he says black and I say white, anything that I disagree with, I get hate mail. I get messages in my DMs, just like what a moron I am.
Well, I mean, it might feel good then to read another ad.
A new
Joe.
ad. Yep.
Yeah, Joe, can we get another ad from one of our sponsors?
Yeah. Did you grow up on the music of 5 Iron Frenzy? Would you like to learn to read now? Wait, I can do that better. Did you grow up on the music of 5 Iron Frenzy? And would you like to learn to read now? Well, skank on down. TeachMeToRead.com.
There was a guy in my office, the one guy who's heard of 5 Iron, and we just sat there for like 2 hours thinking,
Oh my gosh.
what sort of ads could we come with?
Hey, where are you working now? Are you still at that church?
Yeah. We
Yeah.
planted a church 7 years ago,
Yeah.
and I'm still.
So you're not in
Are you the
Nashville?
pastor?
No, Joe. I've
Colorado.
been in Denver for 12 years now.
He replaced
Okay.
me.
I did. It was actually one of the great disappointments that you were moving away when I moved here. I
I'm
was
bummed.
like, oh, I get to hang with Reese,
Dude.
but no,
Every day. Every day I'm bummed about it.
I don't know. You're doing
I'm
the right
sad.
thing, though, man. I mean, you're there for your girls,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we haven't caught up in a long time, Joe.
No.
Yeah. Well, here's the
Well,
beginning.
we can get to that
Yeah.
later, because didn't we have it planned that we were going to
do Scomania
all this kind of
2?
goofy
No, actually,
stuff,
We're
and
doing
then we're going to have an
Scomania
actual
3.
interview?
Do you know how freaking sad the Supertones would be right now on a stage?
No, come
It's
on.
not- it
We
would not
all
be
are
good.
sad. We just got to do
No.
We're going to have to work out. You can do it.
Oh, I'm fit as a freaking fiddle,
I know.
my friend.
I see.
But no,
We have to call it Scomania 3. So
Just
that
No,
people
Scomania free.
are like,
You've always had a flair
miss the
for
second
naming things, Reese.
I missed the second one.
But yeah, Joe. I'm still a pastor. Started Grace and Peace 7 years ago. Love it. Doing
Perfect.
doctoral studies now.
So you haven't fallen away from the faith like the rest of 5 Iron?
Oh, there's a good one on there. There's a good ad on there. Do you see
I
it?
know. I know.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
get to it.
Serious?
We'll get to it.
Okay.
Maybe we should read that now.
do it.
Maybe.
Yeah, and can you drop in there? Start dropping in there at the end. Pickle and Boot Shop is a 501c3.
Yeah. So let me see.
Hey, I really got to pee real quick, guys. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
You're supposed to just pee in your can. He can't.
I got it all lined up for when he comes back.
Okay. This is going so well. What do you got there?
Dude,
Bugs?
listen to this. While he's gone, let me tell you this real quick. Well, it's probably going to go longer. I had a bat in the house.
I saw your Facebook post about it.
I'm going to, when there's a good 7-8 minutes of a lot of time so you can hear a Yerky story, I'm going to have to tell the bat story.
Are people going to be upset with your animal cruelty?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. Because I'll tell you right now, it didn't die.
Uh-huh.
I got it out of the house.
Yeah.
So there's no death of a bat.
Man, it happened to me at our house. And like I was terrified of it. Just fucking terrified. I have this thing about I don't want flappy things to touch my ears, like moths and stuff.
I think most people feel that way.
No, but like in Denver one year, Miller moths, those gray moths?
Yeah.
There was like this infestation where they would just be like trees and it'd just be like gray waving stuff. Like all outside was just covered with them. And then you get in a car and you turn on the air conditioning and it'd just be like moths coming at you for about 20 minutes.
Oh, gross.
So they'd be flapping around. And there was all these stories about people going to the ER because they flew in their ears and they would just go forward and get up against their eardrums and scratch.
Oh.
So I'm like terrified of moths. Then we had we had a bat and Amy's like, go get it. And I'm like, yeah, okay. And I get a towel. I'm like, I'm going to wrap it out in a towel and I'm going to throw it outside. And it took me like 20 minutes of almost like wetting my pants. I was so scared.
Oh, same thing. I had no clue what to do. I'm city boy. I'm out at Heidi's house in the middle of the woods. And I have
Bats.
We had a bat in the house the other day.
Wait, you should tell the story to Matt as if he has always been the host of Pickle and Boot Shop.
Okay.
So
Joe, how did you get onto the subject?
I don't know.
I don't know. When you got up and walked out, I said that I think I just brought it up that I needed to tell the story at some point in the future.
Okay. Let me get into it as the ham-handed corporate
Perfect
guy.
Okay.
So Joe, do you have any entertaining anecdotes?
Well, it's funny you should ask, sir. The other night we had a storm pass through Michigan, and it was a very, very, very bad storm. Tornadoes came from it, all that stuff. So my girlfriend and I, she has a storm cellar like in the movie Twister. And
you have
so
a house?
So we go down into the storm cellar, and while we're down there, the power surges and the air conditioning burns out. It blows the fuses in the air conditioning. So until air conditioner guy can get to the house to fix it, for a few days we had to have the windows open. And Heidi said, she goes, I really don't want us to have the windows open because the last time I did, I got a bat in the house. So, I'm like, we're not going to have bats, whatever. So the windows open. So they're open for about 48 hours. So we're watching TV. It's about 11:30 at night, watching TV. And I go, I'm feeling kind of snacky. And so I wanted some almonds, some good old Blue Diamond. I like to call them Blue Diamond Phillips. Some good old Blue Diamond Sriracha almonds. So I get up and I leave the bedroom. Well, as soon as I leave the bedroom, I button hook because I know Heidi is getting up to come and I'm going to scare her. So I get out of bed. I'm like, I'm going. She gets up. She goes, wait for me. And I button hook. And as soon as she comes out of the bedroom, I go, boo, about that loud, and about that, just that, boo.
Yeah. Yeah.
She screams so loud, makes the windows vibrate. She collapses, trips me. I fall on top of her. We laugh hysterically for 3-4 minutes, have a great time, laugh, get up, go to the kitchen, eat our almonds. I'm cleaning up the almonds. She goes to walk back through the house, and she's like, Joe, she goes, what the? I think there's a bird in the house. And then she goes, oh my gosh, there's a bat in the house. She runs to the laundry room, locks herself in the laundry room. I'm like, what do we do? And she goes, what do? You get it out of the house. And
now, did she discuss with you that this would be your part in the relationship?
Nope. I never thought, I've never dealt with a bat. I've never seen a real bat up close in real life, other than the ones flying above you when you're outside at night.
Sure.
And you're like, oh, I think those are bats eating mosquitoes.
Yeah, here in Mallorca, there's quite a few. I've actually adopted some. I have a bat adoption charity.
Albino bats, because those are the bats that are really discarded.
Nobody wants them once they're grown. I mean, little bat baby albinos.
Yeah,
people like those, right?
Yeah,
but,
and then when they get large enough,
yeah, I mean, they have these
called,
horrific,
like Ichua ota, the white devil.
I believe you are referring to Ace Ventura: Pet Detective 2, aren't you?
Correct.
Do you think that will connect with a more middle class audience?
I would like to think that's why I slipped that in there.
Okay, well, let's continue in that direction. That seems
okay.
That seems profitable.
So the bat was flying around. I'm yelling to Heidi. What do I do?
Much like the bat in Ace Ventura: Pet Detective 2.
Yes,
is the only animal that Jim Carrey's character doesn't like.
Afraid.
Yes,
correct.
I recall.
Yeah, exactly. And so,
hey,
remember when he takes
Marsha in marketing? Could we get this to Marsha in marketing? I think she'll really like this direction.
Yes, we could put out a special pickle and boot shop 501c3 edition of Ace Ventura 2, like on Laserdisc, and put those out, because we've gone backwards with cassettes and albums. What about Laserdisc?
Sorry to be business guy and all that. I know
that's
not
best,
very
sir.
Relatable.
Okay.
We don't have the rights to Ace Ventura: Pet Detective 2.
However,
we really can't retail it, Joe.
We work with a vigilante printer. They're called the Pickle and Bootleg Shop, and they have no problems whatsoever stealing logos or trademarks and doing whatever they would like. So I'm sure we could get it through them.
I do have distribution in Somalia. Where,
what about BEC? Did they still do? Would they distribute?
Well, that's the distribution. The BEC is now really they just distribute bootlegs around Somalia.
Okay, so they were bought out by a Somali conglomerate.
A warlord. It was actually a warlord of sorts.
Okay.
He's a great guy.
Great guy. Guy.
It's great to do business with him. And so I definitely think that your idea, because as I said, I believe in you, Joe.
Thank you.
I really do.
Well, it was funny. So I asked Heidi, I said, what do I don't know what to do. I'm screaming at her. I'm like, what do I do? I'm a city boy. Never dealt with this before. Never thought about dealing with it before.
Sure.
So my brain is quickly going into problem solving mode. So I grabbed my pool skimmer for the hot tub, pool skimmer and a bed sheet, and tried to get this thing out.
Where was your personal assistant at this moment?
It's funny you should say that. See, Matt. While you were with the Supertones,
I
don't know if you remember, I sang for a band called the Insiders.
Wait. Pasty fellows, tall.
Yep.
Yes, Insiders.
Yep. And so so what happened is there was always called the Big Three, and so it was always people would always say that the Supertones were the big number one. The second was 5-iron, and then the third was the Insiders. And so,
I'm very interested in your story. The big three, huh?
Yeah.
Who? Yeah. It's not what we called it.
No.
No.
What did you call it?
Us.
Yeah.
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 We knew there were other bands in existence. I mean, we're not narcissists. But I guess that the three. I just have questions about that.
Yeah. No. I understand where you're coming from, because then if somebody said the big four, I would be like, who's number 4? Squad 5-0. So I get where you're coming from. Yes, they were bandish. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They started out as a band and then kind of turned into corporate rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My understanding is they were a sandwich shop. Fellows, they would just bring us sandwiches.
Yeah.
That was my interactions with them.
Yeah.
Here's your sandwich, sir. That sort of thing.
I could see that from your point of view. It's funny, a lot of the stuff that you bring up, I've never thought of from your point of view. Like, I never put myself in your shoes.
Joe, we've had 99 episodes together.
Yeah.
If you don't know me by now, you know how that old song goes. Then you clearly haven't been listening at all.
Yeah.
Those are the lyrics, right?
Yeah. No, spot on, sir.
I think the conclusion of Joe's very relatable story is going to come on the other side of this ad from our sponsor.
All right. This story about bats is brought to you by Josh Harris's Deconstruction Curriculum. Did you grow up evangelical? Then start listening to 5-iron. And now you're not so sure about this whole Jesus thing? Let me read that again. Brought to you by Josh Harris's Deconstruction Curriculum. Did you grow up evangelical, then start listening to 5-iron, and now you're not so sure about this whole Jesus thing? For the low price of $300, the best-selling author of I Kiss Dating Goodbye will send you his 5-week course on how to chuck the foundation of your life in the toilet and destroy your family. Yep. So we have some really good sponsors.
We do.
Yeah, I appreciate you figuring out this whole monetization thing. And I do have to add that the sponsorship was brought to us by the Pickle and Boot Shop 501c3.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, people can look that up on the old interwebs.
Am I hearing a question in there, Joe?
A question
about the structuring of the company?
Yeah, because it's a 501c3.
That's
which, right. People know on the show, I might not be the smartest one on the show. And so I'm under the assumption that a 501c3 is a nonprofit.
That is correct. And importantly, nonprofits do not pay federal income tax.
Okay. And so the money that we generate for a nonprofit usually then in turn goes to helping someone or some a group or something. That group could be animal, human.
That's right. That's right.
And so where do we fit in there with helping?
Well, I suppose we had to talk about this at some point. It's a nonprofit to benefit former lead singers of Christian ska bands so that they don't have to start podcasts anymore.
Oh, wow.
In fact, I put together an ad for the nonprofit. Let's take a listen to that. Okay, should I do the ad?
Yes, do the ad.
Okay. It's so small, my eyes are starting to go. Okay. And we could add piano music to this, right? Okay,
Yes.
You guys both have glasses. I don't know what's wrong with me that I don't just go to a freaking optometrist and get glasses. I just suffer.
I had to.
You need readers. That's what
really
you're
do.
hitting that point, man.
I also got like the smallest phone there is.
Oh,
Your phone looks like a glasses case.
It fits in my pocket.
jeez.
Most phones.
Not
do.
all of us are 6'8".
Have you ever seen that picture of Andre the Giant holding a can of beer? Have you ever
Yes,
seen
I
that?
have. Yeah.
That's what your phone would look like in my hand.
Exactly. Okay. Here we go. Hello, I'm Matt Morginski. You may remember me as Mojo, the lead singer of the most popular Christian ska band ever, the OC Supertones. After the end of the band, I was faced with a choice. Pathetically look back at what was, or look forward to the future. It was then that I started Mojoco, a somewhat shady LLC, which grew into a faceless megacorp with holdings in over 36 dictatorships. But I'm one of the lucky ones. Other lead singers of Christian ska bands have struggled, marking time and dead-end jobs until their next 10-day reunion tour, picking up spam calls in the hopes that it's a ska fandom podcast calling for an interview, or in some truly tragic instances, starting a podcast where they talk endlessly about things that happened 30 years ago that no one cared about even then. It doesn't have to be this way. For the price of a cup of coffee a day, you can help write a happy ending to these sad stories. Instead of starting idiotic podcasts, former singers of Christian ska bands can be retrained to be contributing members of society, painting dumpsters, bedazzling jeans, and even walking people's cats. I don't know about you, but I don't want to live in a world where the guy from Buck shares whatever he's been thinking about that week. It's too late for some, but if you give today, we can prevent another tragedy like Boot and Pickle Shop from happening to anyone else. Will you give?
This is brought to you by Pickle and Boot Shop 501c3.
With the piano?
Oh my gosh. It's the best. We have to play it every week.
If we don't like that take, I don't know. I'm not an actor. So like, Joe, I feel like you're really good at reading the
You
ads.
fooled us.
No, that's so good.
Fooled us.
But I could
You
always
did
do
it.
another
You were
take
like
if
one.
it's-
You were like one take Bobby there. You nailed it.
Well,
You're like
thanks.
Frank Sinatra.
Frank
Give me a
Sinatra,
C.
he
Give me a
really-
bouncy C.
He really won an Oscar. Did you guys know that?
What's that?
He won an Oscar
For
for
what?
his acting. He played a heroin addict in some movie. It's
Really?
for real. Yeah, he won
Frank
he won an
Sinatra?
Academy
Was it
Award.
good?
Yes. It was totally good.
He was
also,
good.
did you ever see Wild at Heart? It was terrific.
Was he in Wild
What
at
about
Heart?
Ocean's 11?
He was in
What's
that.
so funny?
No, I
He was
love
in
it.
the
I used to
original.
watch a lot of Frank Sinatra movies.
Wasn't he in
and the Seven
Ocean's 11?
Hoods. No, he was dead. He died.
Wasn't there an original one with
Ocean's 11.
Oh, the original
is a
Ocean's 11.
remake.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
No, you're right. I don't claim to be an aficionado on Sinatra movies, but I've seen a few.
I don't think I've ever seen any.
Really?
No.
I
It's
haven't.
fun.
I haven't seen.
Okay.
I haven't
Good-
seen one Frank
Good
Sinatra.
movies. Nobody
I
gets
barely
actually
even
hurt.
listened to his music. I'm not like a crooner guy. I like Michael Bublé, but I'm not like a crooner guy.
No,
No,
I've always liked that stuff.
the Sinatra, Dean Martin.
I like the standard songbook. Ella Fitzgerald, Sarah Vaughan, Etta James, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
and Frank Sinatra, Tony Bennett. I've always liked that stuff.
Yeah.
Bon Jovi.
It's good tunes.
Oh,
You listen to the
Bass
orchestration on that; it's amazing.
Yeah,
I just like stories about like Frank Sinatra just showing up like 4
Yeah.
hours late, doing one take, and he's
He's
like,
coming out of the Copa.
they're like,
He's
your mic
Frank.
was a little hot, and he's like, I don't think it was, and then just leaves.
I know.
Yeah.
Right?
we
Phil
have a
Hartman,
story like that.
Sinatra.
We
Yeah, go ahead.
recorded in Chicago. We did a song or a couple of songs at Navy Pier, and there's this famous studio down there called Chicago Tracks. And we went in there, we recorded, we were asking who, just conversation, who else has been here and whatnot. So there was a famous story there where Frank Sinatra was doing something. They hired this 80-piece band that came in there on like a Wednesday. We're there all day. He never showed up. They have to pay these like 80 people all day. He never shows up. Next day, they're there all day. Never shows up. Third day, like 6 hours in, somebody's like, Frank's here. Frank's here. So all the orchestra are trying to get to their seats and stuff. And they get there and he walks in, he goes, 1, 2, 3, I've been, whatever. And he kicks in. Well, the band wasn't able, because they were all scrambling to get in there and do it on time.
They're like still getting their instruments.
Yeah, so he does it in one take, and then he's like, all right, I'm out of here. And so he like, they're like, oh, we didn't get like the first half a second. And so somebody stops him in the hallway. He's like, excuse me, sir. He's like, what do you want? And they're like, we didn't get like the first half second. Like you started singing, the band wasn't ready. And when we pushed record, we were like a half second off. And he's like, you fix it. And he just left. Like that was the studio's big, like Frank Sinatra story.
Like that's terrible to be on the receiving end of that, but it does make a great story. Speaking of which, Joe, do you want to continue with your highly relatable, marketable story here?
Yeah. So I have the skimmer for the hot tub, and I have a bed sheet that I'm using as like a Spartan shield, and I'm watching the bat fly around. We have like a vaulted ceiling in the living room. And so it's flying around. There's a ceiling fan going on. So that's throwing the bat off. And so the bat's flying all erratic, and it starts to go down the hallway to go into the bedroom. So I yell to Heidi, I go, it's about to go in the bedroom. Shut the door. And all I hear is, no. And I go, get in there. Shut the door. And I hear, no. So our house, like the house goes in like a circle. You can go from room to room, and you eventually come back to the front door. So I run the opposite way, get in the bedroom, just about to slam the door shut, and the bat flies in. I scream, I run out. Then it goes back into the living room. So I run back into the bedroom, shut that door, go back around. So now the front door is open. It's in the living room, which is right there, flying around. Mm-hmm. And I'm thinking,
did you have any trained bats on hand?
No trained bats. However,
I actually would be able to.
With your
I have some. The bat rescue. I also get a few trained bats just for that occasion. I can relate. It's so relatable what you're talking about, because here in Mallorca, sometimes a bat will come in. They're quite large here too, and so some of my trained bats will go and escort that bat out.
Yeah,
and it's not much of a problem. I could hook you up with my bat guy if you want.
Yeah, and is that for a reasonable price? To a normal consumer, it's probably not expensive, right? It's probably
I don't really like to talk about prices.
I got a call for pricing.
We actually don't say the P word.
Oh,
because it's a little gauche, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. See, here in Detroit, we talk about the P word all the time.
Oh, yeah. I see. It's one of those relatable things you were telling me about.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay though, sir.
Okay. Well, maybe we should just cut that out and go on with your relatable story. So you didn't have trained bats because you live in Detroit.
No trained bats. However, we have a cat named John Wayne.
A trained cat?
Not trained at all to do anything. In fact,
I see.
In fact, 7 years ago, this cat was purchased by Heidi's brother. And a few weeks after,
you mean you didn't have it sired?
No.
Oh. Well, perhaps you'd like the number of my cat trainer.
Yeah, you could text that to me.
You know what? And price wise, he's on staff with me.
Okay.
And so you can.
Should I give you my phone number or your assistant?
You have a phone.
Because it'd be cool if you had Joe Yerke in your phone. If someone.
okay. It's just, for me, it's a learning curve, really.
Okay.
Like calling each other personally. I guess that's a little odd, but I guess people do it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll call you, Joe.
You'll
How
think about
that?
it. You'll think about it. Okay.
I will. Yeah.
That's
I'll
that's
call
all I
you
can
and
ask,
hook
sir.
you up with my cat trainer.
All right. So this cat was about 7 years ago. Heidi's brother purchased this cat, and then while he had just come back from the war in the Middle East, and he was kind of getting on his feet to get his own place.
As an arms
And
dealer?
he was like, more along the lines of working for Penske Auto.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I know a lot of arms dealers. I didn't thought I
You have an
maybe I
arms
knew
dealer trainer. I
They
train
don't
arms
have-
dealers.
They don't have trainers. I mean, there's a training center. Sure. Yeah.
Okay. And so he gets this cat with the idea that when he gets his own place, the cat would then go with him. That was 7 years ago. He's been moved out of our house for 6.5 years. Never took the cat. However, with this bat flying around, this cat is now like we're working together. He's in hunter mode. He's creeping around. He's trying to get the bat whenever it flies low. And I suddenly realized that up the stairs, it's dark upstairs. So I don't want the bat to go upstairs. Now we're really going to be in trouble.
A bat in the
As I
dark.
go,
It's their world, really is.
it is their world. And I wanted to keep him in this world, in my reality. And as I went to flip the light switch on to turn the light on up the top of the stairs, the bat flew at my face. And my reaction with the skimmer is I just did a quick flip and hit it. And I hit it, and then you could hear it go.
You did the Granville?
Yes.
Bat capture technique. The Granville bat capture technique.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So are you a Granville guy?
No.
Oh, okay.
You
just did that instinctively?
Yes.
It really is remarkable.
The Granville technique.
The Granville technique, of bat capture.
Yeah. And so I did that and I hit it and it flew out the front door and bounced off the porch. Wayne.
Poor bat.
Yeah. John Wayne went running after it. And then I slammed the door and celebrated like Forrest Gump when he created fire. I felt like a man's.
I'm not sure I saw that movie.
The man's man, and this city boy, chalk went up for the city boy. Got the bat out.
That is a fantastically relatable story, Joe. I feel like listenership is probably at a peak right now. So why don't you tell them about another one of our new sponsors?
All right. Let's see. That last story was brought to you by Underdog, proud manufacturer of second-place trophies. You've loved 5-iron since you were 6 and never understood why they couldn't outsell the Supertones when they were so much cooler. It's time to take pride in your number 2. For a limited time, we're offering a 5-iron Frenzy Edition second-place trophy. Get yours now. Brought to you by the Pickle and Boot Shop 501c3. You know what, sir? I enjoy. I've realized today. I'm.
What's on your mind, Joe?
You're kind of like Peppermint Patty of Peanuts, and I'm like that boy that
She's
really
the most
looks
efficient.
up to her.
Most efficient of the Peanuts gang, indeed.
Yeah, and I'm like the kid, the little girl with the glasses.
What is that girl's name?
That looks up to him.
I was honestly trying to figure this out yesterday.
It's not it's not Lucy, right? Because
Not
Lucy,
Lucy, that's,
is Marcy.
Marcy. Yes, it's
Marcy is her name.
That's right.
And then is Peppermint Patty a dude?
Peppermint Patty actually,
Because Marcy calls her sir.
Called her sir.
Yeah.
I think that was more of an honorific title.
Because I'm starting to think that the Peanuts were maybe on the cutting edge of gender fluidity.
Let's go to the phones again. Let's get another caller in here to talk about the Peanuts gang. What say you, caller, about the Peanuts gang?
Hey guys, a long-time listener here.
Did you call in earlier?
No,
Because you sound suspiciously like the person that called in earlier.
no, my name is Kyle.
Hi, Kyle. What can we do for you?
I wanted to talk about penis. That's what I got.
Okay, I see what's happened here. Kyle, is there any chance? Is there any chance that you might be a Five Iron fan?
Yeah, and I do have a problem.
Okay.
Have you guys ever heard of micro penis?
Oh, okay. Let's see if we can get a non-Five Iron fan on the lines, Joe. I think we discussed this, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Kyle, you're still there?
Okay. Hey, long time listener, guys.
This guy has zero voices. It's the same voice.
I expected so much more.
My name is Micah.
Oh gosh.
Love the show.
All right, Micah, where are you calling from?
I am calling from Denver, Colorado.
Micah, do you have a health condition that we need to be aware of?
I play a Hondo guitar.
I once played a Klingon.
I played a Klingon in a community theater.
I see what's happening here, ladies and gentlemen.
And the makeup, I couldn't get it off after the show. I've lived 25 years with Klingon makeup. It's my cross to bear.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
My word.
Okay. Well, is the Five Iron story I told earlier usable?
Oh yeah.
You think?
I think
As
so.
I did it, or should I re-record it?
Do you want to re-record it? Just see what you get.
Probably.
Okay, let's do
Because
it.
I feel like
Now,
there was
what
some
we should
odd
probably
lead-in.
do is another sponsorship before you go into this.
Okay.
Absolutely, Joe. It's one of my favorite segments of the show now, where we tell an absolutely relatable and super crazy story about our favorite villain, Five Iron Frenzy.
Yes.
But before I tell that story, which I think will be pretty amusing, would you tell us about another one of our sponsors?
Absolutely. Here we go. Tired of dating people who don't get your blue comb references? Searching for a soulmate to go to Five Iron's next final farewell tour? Well, sign up your free profile on preexgirlfriend.fif. Brought to you by Pickle and Boot Shop 501c3.
Deep cuts, baby! Deep cuts!
That was so good.
You like that one?
Yeah.
It's the only one that's not insulting. Okay. So, Joe, as you know, for 99 episodes now, we've regaled our audience with stories of Five Iron's disreputable antics. And today's no exception. Today's story happened back some years ago when we were on tour for a string of shows with Five Iron. I forget which tour. Who remembers such things? But anyway, it was cold. Let me begin with that.
Okay.
We were on one of those long drives. You've been on those long drives.
Been on them.
You've been on them. And so it was post show. We had played a show earlier that night, and our next stop was some distance away, and so we actually had to pull over for the night so the drivers could sleep for a time. And
this was after a show. You were driving, not flying.
Yes, that's my preferred way. I always found my customized Prevost tour bus was preferable to any
flying
airline
contraption.
I mean, we weren't that rich. I mean, sometimes we could get a Piper to take us places and that sort of thing, but we don't have like Michael W. Smith money or anything like that.
Okay.
But I was in my Prevost, and the rest of the tones were in their bus, and it was just me and my personal assistant in there. And I was around the time of night where I every couple of weeks I like to watch my favorite movie. You want to guess what it was?
I'm guessing you're a Charlie Sheen kind of guy.
You know it. Winning. Okay, you're close. You're very close, my friend. I could tell someone has been reading up on my interests. I guess I can expect a good birthday gift from you this year, can't I?
And just knowing, sir, who you are, I'm thinking one of two critically acclaimed films. It's either going to be Navy SEALs or
close.
Or
no, you're not going to get it.
Hot Shots Part 2.
Oh, the kid hits the shot at the buzzer for the game. Outstanding, young man.
Thank you.
Yes, I was watching Hot Shots Part 2 as usual. Anyway, it's got to be about 3 degrees outside. I can hear the wind just howling. And wouldn't you know it, all of a sudden, there is a knock. I don't have anything metal that can simulate the sound, so I'm going to go with this. On the door of the bus, like that. Who could it be? In freezing, with wind chill, it had to be well below zero.
Who
I send my personal assistant to the door of the bus. He opens the window, and I hear in pitiful tones, "Mojo, we're cold." It's Five Iron. It's Five Iron out there in the cold, and they were in a converted school bus. And it's their decision to be punk rock, right? It's Five Iron. They were out there in the cold because that conversion school bus they had, because they wanted to be all punk rock and like stick it to the man, and we're not going to buy our own Prevost, for our lead singer and our band, which is, how everybody does it. It's not unusual. Prince had 3 buses, just saying.
Yeah.
And they wanted to be all punk rock. Anyway, their generator's out. Big surprise, right? Second time this month. "Mojo, we're cold. Leonore can't feel her toes. She might be getting
And that's how she
frostbite."
played sax. That's how she played sax, was with her feet most of the time. That was cutting into her.
Never watched them play. So she may have.
You're better
you
off
would know
for it.
better than I. I've actually never met any of them. We were on tour together, but one can't. One has to be careful about who one fraternizes with. You're judged by the company you keep.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what.
For sure.
Yeah. That's what Jobs told me anyway. Anyhow, I tell my my PA, I said, "Hey, we went over this a couple of weeks ago. If they would work a little harder, if they would get off their punk rock high horse, they could get a Prevost too.
Yeah.
And so he sent them away. I'm not kidding, 5 minutes later, best part of the movie, again.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that better be my takeout from that Michelin star restaurant showing up right now.
Yeah.
It wasn't. Know who it was? Take a guess. It was five iron.
Bob
I guess
Smiley.
Bob Smiley. We didn't allow. He actually had to arrange for his own travel.
Okay.
One
I didn't know if it was Bob Smiley or 5 Iron.
No, it was 5 iron again.
Okay.
All of them this time.
Okay.
And well, I mean, most of them. I guess again, I never met any of them. There was 5 of them out there. Is that the whole band?
Okay. Sounds about right.
Okay. Anyway, I guess one of them is named Andy.
Yep.
And he said, the one speaking, I'm not sure who it was. He kind of had a high pitchy, kind of a high voice.
There was Andy, Micah, Leonore, Dan, Trevor,
Yeah, this is all meaningless
Reese,
to me, Joe.
and Janice.
You're just
and
saying
Janice.
words.
So there
You're
was
just saying words.
9.
Okay, so Reese, Janice, Leonore. There was 3 women in the band.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay,
I think the lead singer, the sax player were girls. I definitely know that.
Okay. So
And then
anyway, one of the ladies,
yeah.
I guess, one of the ladies said,
The singer.
Andy won't wake up. And my personal assistant said, well, what do you mean he won't wake up? He's just laying there. He went to sleep saying he felt warm, and now he won't wake up. I'm doing a pretty good imitation of the voice right now, in fact.
Definitely the lead singer.
And they said, we know this was an 8-bunk bus I had. Okay.
Yeah.
And so my PA didn't sleep on the bus, but you know, I needed the 8 bunks.
Yeah.
I had the one I slept in. I had my insomnia bunk. You know, sometimes you can't sleep. You got to switch up beds.
Yeah. Golf
Does that ever happen
clubs.
to you? I had my golf clubs in one.
Yeah.
I had a video game bunk. I had a Bible study bunk.
Tanning bed.
How'd you know about the tanning bed, Joe? Did you stick on there?
I just, you got some color to you today.
Just when you think you know everything about somebody, you still surprise me, buddy.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and then I had a Hey Boy.
Now, what? I don't know what a Hey Boy is.
Oh, a Hey Boy is when you kind of, you know, like in the movies where it looks like there's somebody in the bed, but it's actually like a body made of hay.
Yeah.
So it's a security
like Escape
measure.
from Alcatraz.
Yes, it's a security measure. So, you know, you get to the top, you make your share of enemies along the way.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I had a Hey Boy bunk. So as you could see, I needed all those bunks.
Yeah.
And here they come.
Seems reasonable.
We're cold. We're hungry. Right?
Yeah.
Like it's somehow
like Crimea River.
Yeah,
Crimea
exactly.
River, man.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get the hang of this. Yeah. Crimea River, man.
Cry me the time.
Hey, do you know what this is? You know?
What
Did you
is
pull
it?
that one out?
This is a visual gag on an audio medium, Joe.
Yeah, this is me playing the smallest violin because I don't care about your feelings.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the spirit, Joe.
Yeah.
There's the S. So show me the S again. That S tattoo.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Hey, right here. Right here.
What is that?
That's the S. That's the
What?
The Superman. That's the super.
Oh my
tones.
goodness! You can make a Supertones S with your fingers.
Yeah.
Again, ladies and
guys
gentlemen,
taught me that.
this is I've been working with Joe on how to do a podcast.
Mhm.
The weight loss we felt is important, as well as the diction lessons, because I think most people have a difficult time understanding his unique dialect. But he is repeatedly doing visual
medium.
gags on an auditory medium, which is considered bad form, I'm told, by my people. But
Occasionally.
this is pretty remarkable. By holding up 3 fingers on each hand in opposition, he is able to make a very clear supertones S. I didn't know this could be done. And,
I learned it from one of your bandmates.
No, you didn't.
I've
never seen that in my life.
Yeah, I learned that from one of your bandmates.
For goodness sake, why didn't anybody tell me about this when I was actually in the band?
Yeah, I don't remember which one.
Grief.
Yeah, I don't remember which one, but
from 1994 until 2017, that would have been useful to me.
Yeah.
You told me in 2023.
Who is the blonde fella that you had playing guitar?
I don't recall his name. I didn't really speak with my bandmates or bother to learn their names.
You had an Asian guy, and then when the Asian guy left, the blonde guy that replaced him, I think he's the one that showed me that.
Is that right?
And I think
even it was supposed to be clever.
Yeah,
my handlers told me about him.
And I think Carson was there. I don't know if you remember that guy. Jonathan Carson.
John Carson.
John Carson.
Jamie Carson. Jamie or John. Yeah, definitely started with a J. I heard someone call him by his name once.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The dude always had a crap-eating grin on his face. Just always.
I suppose.
Never had a bad day.
Tell us about another one of our sponsors here, Joe.
Absolutely.
All right. Speaking
of crap-eating grins, another sponsor is, here we go. It's loading up. Let's see. Yeah. So this podcast is brought to you by Mildew Cologne. Want to be a real 5-iron fan, but you don't like... Let me start over. Brought to you by Mildew Cologne. Want to be a real 5-iron fan, but you don't smell like a AA hockey locker room? 1 spritz of Mildew Cologne on your thrift store shirt, and no one will question your 5-iron fanhood ever again. Brought to you by Pickle and Boot Shop 501c3.
That's amazing.
So continue. They were knocking.
Yeah.
They were knocking on your door.
They kept knocking.
And it was still them.
As if, now I understand, and my heart goes out to them, that they were in danger of freezing to death that night. But if you don't have those hard lessons, it doesn't motivate you to work harder, to make yourself more marketable so that you can get your own Prevo.
Yeah, exactly. It's called credit cards, guys. Use credit cards. You can put the Prevo on the credit card. Easy.
Is that
5-iron?
You guys did in the, what was your band again?
I was in a band called the Skedaddles.
The Skedaddles.
Skedaddles. We were a Southern Georgia outfit.
Okay. So that's like a play on the word ska, I suppose.
Yes.
Okay, guys, I have to pee so bad again. Excuse me.
This guy's
a woman. Beer.
Okay.
This guy's a woman's bladder.
I really do.
How are we gonna end this?
We're just gonna go till 2 a.m.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't know. How do we end it?
Well, I don't know either. We didn't discuss this. I think because Matt should come clean. We should come and be like, hey, okay.
I was under the impression that half would be like this fake show. And then I thought then half was going to be like a legit interview.
I think that's the Patreon part. So we'll just end it up for this.
Okay.
We'll end it. Be like, all right, thanks for listening. Maybe we should not come clean. Thanks for listening. As always, I've been your host, Matt Morginski,
Yeah.
with my co-host, Joe Yerke.
No,
This
but
is a
here's the
Mojoko
deal.
production.
It's 10 after 10.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to be able to go another hour and a half.
Can
I'm
you
gonna
do
be
an
dying.
hour? Let's
Oh
just
my
try
goodness.
it. Just try it. You only live twice. Have you ever heard of James Bond? Just do
No,
it.
I've heard of his
Joe!
brother Barry.
How else are we going to get Matt back? Let's just talk to him. Just do it. We don't have to make it last an hour. Let's just start talking and see how long it goes. How's that sound?
Yeah, but we have to bring this to an end, right?
Yeah, you real quick. You just be like,
So is he going to finish if he finishes the story, and
Yeah.
then we can bring it to an end,
okay,
and then we'll start with the real interview.
okay,
Should we do that?
yeah,
Okay.
Matt.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what we're thinking. Finish the story, and then you guys need to get to an end because we're running out of time. Just be
Okay,
like,
yes. Right.
you know, close it. Like,
Matt,
thanks for
Matt, how
tuning
much-
in another week.
How much time
I've
do you
always
have
has
left
been your
to give
host,
us?
I can
Matt
hang out for a little
Morginski.
bit.
Okay.
You're listening to Mojoko
That's right, I've always
Production,
been-
and your co-host Joe Yerke. just, and then just end it. I don't know. Okay,
Yeah, we got it.
okay.
So anyway, I just had my personal assistant send them away. I'm not really sure. I've never seen them again after that. I'm told that some emergency vehicles came later in the night, but I don't know. I was still watching Hot Shots, and I did a little macrame and kissed my hey boy goodnight, and I went to sleep.
Yeah,
So that's
man.
it. Yeah.
You didn't have any like eye creams, avocado masks.
Sure. My PA puts that on for me. But can you believe they did that? Of
No.
all the uncouth
They're
stunts
just
to pull
absolute
on tour,
poop. They're
Just
poop.
Bush League, absolutely.
They are.
Well,
They are.
ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to the 100th, in fact, Pickle and Boot Shop podcast. The 100th episode with me, Mojo, as your host, with my young rising star, Joe Yerke.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. It's been a pleasure.
Pickle and Boot is a 501c3.
Okay.
Good job.